Hi. Oh, is it? Yes. Alright. It's focusing. That's too far. That's good. Sit down. Yes. It's working. I actually got a nice thing. I wish the F thing was higher, but I finally set it up. With the background noise of all the cars. Hello, welcome to the next Wednesday waffle and the first real Wednesday waffle in a while. So, this is the 11th one, and because it's the 11th one, I'm under a willow tree, so it might make a little noise, but because it's the 11th one, it means I have progressed quite a long way since the first one. Like, 11 weeks is a long time, and it's been more than 11 weeks because of the summer, which I didn't upload at all in. So it's been what, 18 weeks, which is basically like a third of the year. So maybe there'll be some switching up in the styles of these, more editing, I don't know, but point is, we're back for another one. If you don't know how this works, I'm usually split it into 3 parts, but again, that might be one of the things I change because actually, for starters, you guys don't need to really know about my social life. Like, I will talk about it when it's relevant, but I think ultimately the whole personal thing and social kind of fits into school most of the time, which is part of personal, so maybe I'll just jig that up a bit later, but for now I'm just going to keep it to the same 3 because yeah, it's just personal, a lot larger, the like educational and stuff. So with physical, just to get it in, I've been climbing a lot. Like, no, I haven't been climbing a lot, but I have been climbing. I'm back to climbing properly because my old climbing gym closed, which is why you'll see me doing stuff like trying to keep my balance and like, I don't know, if you know me in real life, I'm always pulling on small edges. That's besides the point. I've been getting into climbing a lot more. Well, not been getting into it, but I've been enjoying it again. I've got a new gym which I need to go to because my old one closed. But it's still a good gym. It's just a bit more pricey, which is fine. You know, the pains you go through for fitness nowadays. But it's a very good gym. They've got good setting. And at climbing, I really want to train now. I want to get stronger at, just like physically stronger for climbing. So kind of like movement-based calisthenics almost. But also I want my technique to improve and my finger strength to improve, which is going to be hard. And if anybody knows climbing, you know that you climb through grades. Well, no, they're not really needed, but usually people judge you on how well you climb based on the grade you climb. Motherfucker. Yeah, usually they judge you on the grade you climb, but in reality the grade doesn't matter. However, to me and to everyone it kind of does matter. So what happened is that I went to this new gym and I went up to the slab, which is my favourite kind of style. It's vertical, and I realised that I'm really good at slab. Right, I was getting the hard boulders there in one session, basically, really quickly, getting the gist of it. I can lank some moves, and I'm pretty good at risk taking on a slab. But I get to the overhang, I'm fucked. My grade drops by like 2 or 3. I'm much weaker, or I'm not weaker, but I just get pumped and burnt out really quickly, which is why I need to train. I kind of don't really know how to do it. Is the problem. So there's an app called Crimped which is used for it, but the thing is, making workouts on that is hard, and you have to do baseline tests. And if nothing else, I'm scared of doing the baseline tests. I mean, you don't have to, but it's kind of better, and also there's so many easier and perhaps better ways to train by paying money, which we're going to get onto more later. But I don't know, if anyone has any ideas, just hit me up. but just thought I'd vent a bit about climbing. How's it already been 5 minutes? What? That's crazy. Probably because of all the tree shenanigans. Anyway, social. What does it say? Stagnation. Yeah, my social doesn't really bother me any. Like, it does bother me, but nothing much has changed. I'm just at school. I haven't had any major realizations. I think I'm kind of settling in to my position socially at school. I know who my friends are. I know who I don't want to be my friends. I know I don't particularly have a group, but I'm at peace with that. And fundamentally, that's a big thing about school right now for me. Is that I'm just kind of at peace with it. It's not good. It's good that I'm at peace with it, but it's not good that it exists in my life at the moment. Or I just would rather it didn't. But what can I do? Best I can do is just kind of be peaceful with it. That was me getting something out my shoe, by the way. But yeah, that's social. The other thing is that I had my cousin's birthday on this Saturday. So that was the 21st of September 2024, if for some reason you're watching this like ages later. And so we went up to his parents' place for the day, and it made me realize how much I love exploration again. Like, I'd forgotten how much I'd enjoyed it until we got there, and they basically live in a quite, not exactly rural, but out of town part of London. It's kind of far east, closer to the sea than it is to London, I'd say. And it's really, really nice, and there's a lot of nature, and it made me remember how much I loved it. I love nature, and even travelling to get to nature when we were on the train and stuff. I really like going on the train, like just chilling on the train, doing some journaling, reading a bit, listening to some music. It was part of the experience, and I really, really liked it. And that exploration is something I'll come back to. Well, actually, it seems I'll talk about it now. How? Experiences? So this can go into two things onto my other one, but I'm going to go with the yes theory part. If anybody knows yes theory, on YouTube, they're a big YouTube channel, almost nearing 10 million subs, of these like 4 lads or 3 lads, or just some guys who travel the world and report it, and they have a merch, and they have like, my favorite thing about them is they have this motto of seeking discomfort, and that life exists outside of your comfort zone, or the best experiences in life do, which I totally resonate with and agree with. If you read any sort of business book or any sort of self-help book, you realize that so much of life is involved in risk-taking, and risk-taking is fundamentally outside of your comfort zone. But this seeking discomfort is something which everybody finds inherently hard. I've just been thinking about recently, because there are several places where I wouldn't say I'm the best at seeking discomfort. Probably because I'm afraid of like rejection, which again can be learned. I just wanted to say it. But I just love yes theory, and that gets me onto the problem with YouTube. The problem with YouTube isn't that content's bad. The problem is that there's too much good content on YouTube, which means that it's almost impossible to get away, because everyone is so good, which is why, at least for me, I often find myself having killed like half an hour on YouTube, because like I resonate with everyone there. I really like it. And I even like content creation to an extent, and I'm sure if I was more dedicated to learning it, I'd really love it. I'm just not that dedicated to it right now. I'll be more dedicated to it, which is what we're getting onto now. 2 days ago, Monday, I did an alignment workshop. Ali Abdal, he does like these quarterly alignment workshops, one of my favorite YouTubers, and just influencers in general. And it was a pretty hard thing to do, to sit down and like honestly journal for a couple of hours, but it really helped me. I got 5 pages out, and I got my new goals out, which was really good. He called them quests, but let's be honest, they're basically just goals. And one of the techniques I found most useful to finding these quests was the conversation technique, which was what Ali described it as is, imagine it's Christmas time, or just past Christmas, and you're out with a friend, or a family member, or someone you respect, and they respect you, and you like having deep conversations with them, and so you get started on you, and they're like, or you say something like, because in this scenario it's last 100 days of the year, which is true, it's 96 now I believe, and you're having a conversation with them, and what do you want to say? And so my conversations really helped me find my goals, and I think I'll probably do them more often. I recommend you guys try it as well, because setting goals is so powerful. Obviously you read in places that goals are irrelevant, but I disagree with that, because without a direction you can't go anywhere. Goals aren't a destination but a direction in which to go. So yeah, that's goals. But it also made me reflect on my habits and like who I am through my habits and what that shows that I value, and as well as other new stuff which I can try. So hopefully this week, next week, I'm going to be seeking more discomfort. See that plug? Seeking more discomfort and just learning more about myself and who I want to be. But fundamentally it's been quite aligned. I had something to do yesterday which took up most of my day. I mean, climbing, further maths, which is an after school. Fucking hell, guys. Could you get electric cars and be a little quieter? Thanks. But I had further maths, which is like an after school club, and then I went climbing. And basically just meant I didn't have time, so I need to finish it off today. I just had a friend round because he has to help out with the school open evening, which I'm not doing, because the school have finally clocked that I genuinely don't care about school. And that's one of the biggest realizations I have had this week, is that other people care about school, they care about the grades they get, they care about the people they have there, they care about the relationship with their teachers, and they care about the quality of the school. I know that my school is really good. We get really good grades. And now I'm simply treating school as a means to an end, which to me in a way sounds bad, but I also think that in a way I'm at peace with it. I think I was talking about this earlier, but I'm at peace with school being a means to an end, because it means that I can enjoy myself outside of school and I can do stuff at school which benefit me. So what I do now is I get all the work done as soon as possible and just read for the rest of the lesson, or if they give me a task I get it done and read until they give me the next task, which might not be the best like grade wise, but so long as I get a little bit of revision in every day, I think I'll still do pretty well. And I'm very glad, because I think I finally found a balance where I can use my smartness, my intelligence, to think smarter and work smarter rather than harder at school, which is something which I've been struggling a lot with over the past year. And the final personal thing is that I want to relax more. The Echoes of Wisdom, the new Tears of the Kingdom game is not Tears of the Kingdom. The Echoes of Wisdom, the new Zelda game is coming out soon. I really want it, but I don't have the money to buy it. I kind of wish I would have been galvanized into buying it, but clearly it shows that it wasn't top of my priorities list. So it's alright that I didn't. But I will get it someday, maybe for Christmas. And this video games stuff made me realize that, going back to the lack of YouTube, it's that the way I want to relax is not by consuming content, but it's by playing video games or reading, which is, I guess that's consuming content, but it's not the same, is it? But I want to be doing something which is either really relaxing and nice. So maybe I need to get some fiction. For that I need money. Money is one of the things I put on my alignment thing, which is what I'm probably going to go off and do when I'm done with this video. But before I'm done with this video, I need to leave you with my three things. My quote, my haiku, and my P. The QPH. Quoof. Maybe I'll need to add a U so you can have a quoof. But the quote is, if anybody has read any like business books, Sam Beckett, I believe, I don't know the name, but he's got this really famous quote, which is, try again, fail better. That's what I seek to embody in seeking discomfort. In that seeking discomfort doesn't mean you win every time, but it means you know that you can lose, and you know that losing is actually a win. The haiku is about crying and feeling sad, which I kind of wish I had done when I was feeling down, because it would have washed away everything I was feeling and made me feel a lot more refreshed. This comes into something called emotional fluidity, which I'm not very skilled on, but if you do want to find out about it, just Google it. There's a guy called Joe Hudson. I might link him if I remember to. I recommend you check him out. But it's rain, or in this case tears, but rain works better. Rain is the ocean. It washes all land away, if only with time. Make of that what you wish. And the final thing to ponder is the thing which I pondered. Where are your goals lacking? What conversations can you have with yourself or with others to set yourself in a direction which you know you will love, and set yourself in a direction which allows you and guarantees you to have long-term success in any way, shape or form? And what habits could you implement around that? That is my Wednesday waffle for the day done. I'm surprised I managed to record it on Wednesday. I'm glad I've talked to the camera well. I'm glad I found a good spot. The F has worked well, the F value, which is like blurring in the background. I'm probably going to record several more here. I might get a mic soon. I figured the problem with my old mic, well, not the old mic, but the mic I wanted to use, was that the mic my aunt and uncle bought me for my birthday is actually the wrong type of mic. It's a 15-year-old model, which works with iPhone like 7 and under. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I've been to the box, but they have a little bit of money, so hopefully I'll be able to get it back, and then next time you won't have the fucking wind. You'll be able to actually hear me speak properly. How fitting that it starts to win. Also, I have a surprise for you guys on Sunday, so keep an eye out for that. Hopefully it happens, otherwise it'll be next Sunday. It's to do with my alignment quests. If nothing else, it'll be on my Insta. I'll link that down in the description below. But for now, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, enjoy yourself, comment, have a nice day, and just take it easy. Get yourself a peppermint tea and just chillax, read something, play a video game, go out with a friend. But fundamentally, enjoy yourself, seek discomfort, and keep the faith.